located in Northern California. So if you drive up north to above like Fort Redding, then keep going up into Oregon, you pass Mount Shasta. Yes.
I've been to Mount Shasta and I've hiked all the way to the top. I feel
Nice. Alright, let's keep. Okay. Alright, what do you think all these pictures have in common? Hey,
they all have erosion.
they all have erosion. Well, they are mountains, so I'm sure that they
And they
erode,
also
they weather.
they also have a bunch of stuff. Wind, water.
Any thoughts? Somebody else?
They also have what is? Okay, you know what? I'll continue after.
Okay, Enrique.
I think they're all mountains, but they are.
They are all mountains, right? They're all special kinds of mountains.
Yeah, like one of them are big, some of them are small, and some of them are medium.
Yeah, but that's because of what they are specifically. What do you think they might be? They might all have in common. Eric. They are all volcanoes. Did you know that?
Yes.
Every single one of those pictures is a picture of a volcano. Okay, so Mount Shasta is a volcano in Northern California. Is it an active volcano? No, this one's dormant right now. Mount St. Helen.
Yes.
I already mentioned that it exploded in 1980.
But it's still there.
I kind of gave it away. It is still there. And you know what? In our book, we're going to see the difference of what it looked like before it exploded and what it looked like after. Okay? Diamond Head is another volcano. It's not active right now. It's dormant. Okay? And then this one in Mexico,
It is.
I think it is still active. I can't remember. I was reading a little bit about it.
Wait.
Have you ever seen it in Mexico? Have you been that far south?
I've been a little bit far south, but I think this one is active.
You think so? We might have to take
Some people just climbed on it. Some people
and maybe another day we can take some time to research some of these volcanoes. Would that be cool?
picture them do like open double.
I'm going to turn that off. We are going to start our lesson on volcanoes.
Right.
First thing I want to know is, I was going to actually just ask, if any of you have any stories to share about a time when maybe you went hiking, like hiking up Mount Shasta, or a time when you've seen or heard a story about a volcano.
Yeah, I don't need to go.
Enrique,
I
you climbed a mountain. What is it? Was it a volcano?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Nothing went to the top. I only went to the bottom where there was water.
Oh, that's very cool. I like that. Okay, before we get started, I would like to see what you already know about volcanoes, because from what you guys keep telling me, it sounds like you know a little bit about volcanoes, right? So, on the yellow paper, I would like you to write down anything that you already know about volcanoes. And after you write it down, I want you to come and stick it up here. And if you need help writing anything or spelling anything, Miss Tiffany or I can help you, so just raise your hand. Okay? On the green paper, I want you to write down anything that you want to know about volcanoes. Maybe you've always had a question, like, what is it about that? Why does that happen? Why do not all of them look the same? Okay? Anything that you want to know, I want you to write it down on the green
Which
paper.
one?
What I learned. So, not what you learned. So, what I know is on the yellow paper. What I want to know is on the green paper. Okay?
What about the last one?
We'll do that one after.
It was big.
Okay.
I don't know.
We have a page. Right now we're just writing. On the yellow one, you're going to write what you know about volcanoes. On the green one, you're going to write what you would like to know. Okay? You can fill out one of them. You can fill out two of them, however many you want. Got it?
I have three.
Okay. I'm going to set the timer. You have 5 minutes to fill those out. And if we finish early, then we'll keep moving on. We're going to take a look at what you guys know. So, it says I know that magma is found deep below the Earth's what? Surface. Okay. So it doesn't say surface, but that's okay. I figured that's probably what you meant. Okay? Can you let Kate know? Okay? And then, it'd be fair. These are your words: magma, ash, lava. Okay, so tell me what you know about magma.
Magma comes from the inside of the lava, but it's always frozen. Like it's frozen.
Magma is frozen?
Yes.
You sure?
No, it's lava. It's like lava, but it turns into magma when it gets hardened.
When it gets hardened, or the other way around?
Hey, the other way around.
Yeah.
Copy
Okay. So magma, when it's inside, is melty, right? And then it comes out and becomes lava, and it hardens.
The ash comes from the volcano.
When
Is
it
mine correct?
explodes, you get the ash. Okay.
Is mine correct?
And this is mine. What I want.
Okay. Okay, so then Kate said it is hot and has a magma chamber. Very nice. And
Where's that page?
Jonathan, you know that a volcano is a volcano? Awesome. All right, what we want to know. So the first one is, what was the big explosion? Oh, which big explosion?
The biggest explosion.
Oh, the biggest. Oh, you might have to research that, huh? I want to know what is in a volcano. You want to know how they erupt? That's a good one. How does it erupt? How are they made? Another very good question. How hot do they get? Ooh, that's a good one. And then how do you make a miniature volcano? Like one for an experiment? Okay.
You
So,
didn't
we'll
read
have-
mine.
I read all of them that were up here. You said I want to know what is in a volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it inside?
Lava.
That's what we're going to read about. Okay,
Lava and
so go ahead and open up
Page
261.
60, sorry.
We're going to start on 262. Okay?
I'm already there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Way to be ready.
Every time.
2.
Okay, so as I read, I want you to carefully look at the pictures and follow along. There's a few things that I want you to watch for. Crater, a magma chamber, lava, a vent, hot spot, and an ash cloud. Okay, so some of those you've already mentioned that you know about, which is good, but I want you to be listening for them in case they're ones you don't know about. Okay, then there's 3 different types of volcanoes we're going to talk about. There's a cinder cone volcano, a shield volcano, and a composite volcano. So you need to listen carefully to those because we're going to be doing an activity that has to do with them. Okay? All right. What is a volcano? A volcano is a mountain that builds up around an opening in Earth's crust. Sometimes melted rock, gases, and pieces of rock are forced out of a volcano. This is called an eruption. A volcanic eruption can cause land to change suddenly. Did you ever shake a can of soda and then open it? The gases inside the can explode in a spray. When some volcanoes erupt, something similar happens. Gases trapped in magma or melted rock come to the surface. The gases begin to escape. When gas escapes easily, there is a gentle eruption. When trapped gases build up pressure in magma, there can be an explosive eruption. That is the kind of eruption that happened at Mount St. Helens in May 1980. Okay, so if you look at the picture right below all of that, it shows what the mountain looked like before the eruption on the top there. And then if you look in the little box, it shows what it looked like after the eruption. I'm gonna add that to our thing. Thank you. Okay, so what difference do you notice after? Carla?
I have a question.
Oh.
It says May 1980, but what day was it?
Oh, I don't know specifically what day it was. It was just.
I know what day it
We
is.
could look it up.
Look.
quiet morning.
Why don't we celebrate that day?
You want to celebrate the day when a volcano erupted? They may in Washington. I don't know. But because it's not near us,
We don't
it's not
care
really
about
something
it.
that we celebrate. Okay? Rising magma. You know that magma is found deep below Earth's surface. Magma can rise up through a central opening in a volcano. This opening is called a vent. Carla,
When I was asking him if he has an eraser.
who's talking right now though?
You.
Okay, so should you be talking?
No.
You don't need an eraser right now either, right? Once magma reaches Earth's surface, it is called lava. Lava can ooze from the volcano slowly. At other times, it leaves the volcano in an explosion. When lava flows over Earth, it cools and hardens. Over time, it causes a mountain to form. Mount St. Helens is a volcano formed by the lava flows and ash deposits that build up around it. Go ahead and turn to the next page.
Do you read all
Page
of it?
262.
Did I read all of it? I read all of those pages. Okay, 264. Where do the volcanoes form? Most volcanoes occur along faults. Why do volcanoes occur there? Where Earth's plates move together, one plate can be pushed beneath another. The plate moving down melts and is changed to magma. Like heated air or water, magma rises. It rises up through Earth's crust to form volcanoes. Volcanoes also form where Earth's plates move apart. They form along the edges of the spreading plates. These are called rift volcanoes. Most rift volcanoes form along the ocean floor. Hot spots. Sometimes volcanoes form where plates do not meet. An example is the Hawaiian Islands. These volcanic islands formed in the middle of a plate. How? Geologists think that a plate may move over a hot spot. A hot spot is a place where magma partially melts through the Earth's crust. As a plate moves over a hot spot, magma rises, forming a volcano. So we think that's how the Hawaiian Islands all formed. It's just from a hot spot of magma that came out from the Earth's crust and formed the island. Is that what you're reading?
No, I heard it. One of the volcano names.
I didn't say volcano name, but I said hot spot. And I talked about the Hawaiian Islands.
Hey, I heard hot spot.
Yeah.
Hey,
what? Alright.
You didn't even hear it. You weren't even listening.
Who's listening?
Hot spot. I know.
Okay.
I was
All the way down. Look at the map of the Hawaiian Island. They are a chain of islands. It's the youngest island. It is still forming over the hot spot. It is an active volcano. This means that the volcano is still erupting. The island of Kauai is the oldest island. It passed over the hot spot a long time ago. It is a dormant volcano. This means it is no longer erupts. Okay, go ahead and turn to the next page. What are some kinds of volcanoes? Not all volcanoes are the same. They have different shapes. A volcano's shape depends on the kind of lava that erupts from it. The diagram on these pages shows some kinds of volcanoes. Cinder cone volcano. Listen carefully because you're going to need to be able to describe this. A cinder cone volcano is shaped like a cone. Maybe that's why it has its name, right? It has steep sides. The magma in this kind of volcano is thick. A lot of gas is trapped in the magma. Because the magma is thick, it can become clogged in the volcano. Pressure builds up from the gases in the magma. The gases finally explode out of the magma. Lava bursts into the air. It falls in pieces around the vent. A cup-like shape forms around the vent of a volcano. This is called a crater. Okay? What
I heard another
word did you hear?
Lava.
You heard lava? What word did you hear?
I heard lava.
Oh, okay.
And mad.
And also,
I thought maybe you heard another one.
yes, I also heard the crafting cone.
You heard which one?
The first one.
The cinder cone? Cinder cone volcano? Okay, because that's what we were talking about. lava may flow from one or more openings. The Hawaiian Islands are an example of shield volcanoes. Composite volcanoes. A composite volcano is made up of layers of lava and ash. It forms during periods of quiet eruption and explosive eruptions. The eruptions seem to take turns. An eruption may be explosive one time, then it may have a quiet period in which lava flows gently. Over time, the layers build up to form a cone shape. This kind of volcano is usually symmetric. That means the shape on one side of the cone matches the shape on the other side. Okay? That's where we're going to stop our reading. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay, but how long?
Who can tell me what is magma? Okay.
Magma is that's annoying.
Paige, can you stop focusing on him?
Magma is hot like stone thing that heats up over time and it melts into like burning hot magma and like lava. It shoots and has a magma chamber which will blow lava in, and it has chemicals inside. That way they shake too much, it will explode and it will have a silent one or a loud one. Will it always have
Okay.
a loud?
Okay, so sometimes a volcano will have the lava just slowly come up and erupt out of the volcano, and it doesn't make any noise. It's just a quiet flow of the magma coming up and then the lava coming out and over. So a lot of Hawaii volcanoes are like that. They have an active, on the Big Island where they said that it's still active, that's what it does. There's just lava constantly flowing out and hardening and creating higher land. Carla.
There was just my sister, she's in 7th grade, and last week she was learning about these, and then once I told her, what did you learn? Because we always say, what did you do at the school? And she's like, oh, we learned volcanoes, and then one day, I think it was in Hawaii, this volcano, nobody knew because it was from like a long time ago, everybody was in their houses, and the volcano was really slowly, and nobody knew it was happening.
Because it was so quiet.
Yeah, and it went on top and everybody died. Because, like,
That
things
is
were
scary.
Everybody's
slide.
ears. Everybody
All right.
ears.
Where do most volcanoes occur? Where did it say that where most volcanoes are formed? Hey,
Where?
yeah, where are they formed?
And-
Why do they happen and where are they formed? Let me give you a hint. Remember how earthquakes happen? When we learned about earthquakes, how do earthquakes happen?
They have tiny little plates that keep moving around and you don't feel them.
Okay, so it's the movement of the plates that causes an earthquake to happen. The movement of the plates coming together or coming apart is what causes a volcano to happen as well. Okay? So when the plates come together, they push up and create a mountain, right? And there's magma underneath there. And that magma pressure builds up, and then eventually it explodes the top of the mountain off. Then there's the ones that come apart, the rift volcanoes that they talked about, where the plates come apart and leave an opening. So the magma is able to come up through that opening and flow out. Okay? So those were the two kinds. Why do most volcanoes occur where plates meet? Why do you think? Hey,
I was that back. This is also why
why don't you give me the answer then? That way I can figure it out. Why do most volcanoes occur where plates meet?
because the plates push together and then make form a volcano.
Okay? And then how does
Magma's under, and when it's so hot and it has so much magma, they have to release
okay? Nice job.
the cone volcano and the shield volcano.
And what forms it?
Erosion.
Not
Well, I'm
erosion.
joking. The plates.
Okay, but so the plates push together, and then what happens?
They form a big volcano.
Okay, but then how do we know it's a volcano?
Because there's a huge freaking hole and it has magma in it.
Okay, so the magma, the lava that comes out, right? So the lava is what forms the different shapes of the volcanoes. Okay? So we're gonna go over our vocabulary. We were going to do it as a game, but we are running low on time. Okay? So I am going to pass out a card with each of these vocabulary words to you because you're going to be using them. Okay? So everybody gets a vocabulary card. So you have one with the word vent. You have one with the word crater. You have one with the word hot spot, magma, lava, and magma chamber. First one, here's what I want you to do. When I read the definition, you're going to look at your cards. You're going to hold up the one that you think goes with the definition. Okay? Are you ready? A mixture of melted rock that is found beneath the surface of the earth. Which one do you think is a mixture of melted rock that is found beneath the surface of the earth? 2 correct? 3 correct?
So, hurry, dodge your cards. Because you can't see them.
I think I'm going to give out some stuff for people who are quick. You can get more than that. All right, you are correct. So, you ready for the next one?
No, I have to put them. No.
Okay, so we read about this one. Might be a little tricky. You have to use your thinking skills. Okay? A cup-like shape that forms around the vent of the volcano. A cup-like shape that forms around the vent of the volcano.
What is this?
That says vent.
Do we get it right?
A cup-like shape. You're right first time. Switch.
I wasn't sure. I'm doing one cradle sure because they both have beats.
Oh, no.
There you go.
There you go. Good job.
Oh. So we're not gonna use.
Did you find it, Eric? No, not that one.
But that's all I have. I had this one. And this also.
And that one's a crater. Okay? So the crater is that cup shape at the top of the volcano where the vent has spewed up the lava and it blew off the top. So if you look at that picture of Mount St. Helen, that one has a very crater-like top to it. Okay? Okay, here we go. The name for magma once it reaches Earth's surface. What is the name for magma once it reaches Earth's surface? Correct. No, the name for magma once it reaches. Correct. Once it reaches the Earth's surface, what is it called? Magma. Comes up, it comes out, and then what is it called?
Can we have
No.
Can we have one?
That one.
Yay.
Lava. Good job.
This one, I figured that out.
Okay. Here is the example of what you were making.
Did you rush?
Did I rush on this?
Yep.
No, I'm just not a very good artist. Forgive me for my artistic skills. They're not very good. I'm not like Miss Jamie. Miss Jamie, I should have waited and let her draw it today. All right, so on this right here, you're going to create a little flip chart thing, and you're going to have your cinder cone volcano, your shield volcano, and your composite volcano. And then inside, you're going to draw a picture of what each of those looks like, And then you're going to write a little description. Okay, so if you'd like to read mine, you may read mine. You may also use your book because the book gives a good description of what all three of them are. Okay? No, you cannot just copy mine. You can use the book as a reference. Okay, then we're going to label the diagram. So here's a picture of the volcano, and you're going to label all the different parts. So you can use your cards that we made yesterday. You can use those as a reference to help you answer the questions, or all of the definitions are already written on here for you. Okay? Then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to write what you learned about about volcanoes, and you're going to give me 2 facts that you learned about volcanoes. Okay? So I will hand you out a piece of paper.
Is it gonna be that big?
We're going to start. What? Yeah, I'm going to give you one of those size pieces of paper. But first, we're going to start. I'll let you start with this. Okay? So let me do that to you.
What is it?
What is it? I saw him.
And here's the diagram. Back. We're just getting started on that. All right. So
Try it.
I'm going to have you.
Thank you for coming.
I'm going to have you start. I'm going to have you start with the yellow piece of paper. So what I would like for you to do is take it long ways. You're going to fold it in half, like a hot dog. Okay? And then on one side of it, you're going to cut a third of the way down and then another third of the way down. So that you have your 3 sections and you're only cutting it to that halfway line. Okay?
Right here?
So you're gonna do it. You want it to be cut into. You want it to be into 3 equal parts. So like right around here. Okay. Got it, Eric? Good job. Excellent. All right. Okay, so you can open your science book back up to the page where we left off yesterday.
Are we gonna do it with markers?
You can do it with pencil. No, you're not just copying things?
No.
Oh, you're copying. Okay, so here, let me write it. Oh, it's already right here. Cinder cone volcano, shield volcano, and composite volcano. Those are the 3 volcanoes you're going to list on the outside. Okay? So the information on the 3 volcanoes is on page 266 and 267. Okay? So, Eric, here's how you can start. Okay? You can write the cinder cone volcano is shaped like what?
A volcano.
The cinder cone volcano is shaped like a. Think of the name. Cinder cone.
Rika didn't want to be with us.
It's shaped like a cone.
That's an ice cream cone.
Rika didn't want to be with us.
So, the cinder cone volcano is shaped like
Ice cream cone.
an ice cream cone.
I can't seem to.
Turned upside down, right? So it would be an ice cream cone that you've stuck upside down. That's why it's a cinder cone. Okay? Shield volcano is blank. You need to fill in the blank. Okay? You can use your book to help you. And Eric, Miss Jamie can help you if you need some extra help. Okay? Then the final one, the composite volcano. Same thing.
I can't seem to speak.
Okay, and then give me a description of the composite volcano. Composite volcano is blank. talk about the way it's shaped. You can talk about how it's formed, because all three of these volcanoes are formed different ways. So you can talk about if they're explosive or if the lava flows out gently and quietly. Because remember, we read yesterday that some of them make a really loud noise and explode, and others, okay, others just flow very quietly. Okay.
First, we're gonna do the cinder cone volcano. The cinder cone volcano looks like the ice cream around upside down. And now we're gonna learn about the shield volcano. The shield volcano is white and black. Now we're gonna learn about the cast and graphic says composite volcano. It is made from ash and lava. As you see, like